What's up, guys? I am trying to find a good, like, really good, nice, comfortable knee and shin guard for when riding, and like I'm trying out the Leatts. I don't know how to say the name properly. There's so many different ones, but I'm trying them out. And you know, I went with the masses, and I got the dual axis, and I gotta say, I don't really like them. I don't like that they don't cover the full shin, like it's half shin, and I don't like how the fitting is, where the top has plenty of room to loosen, tighten up, you know, whatever I need to do to get it to fit properly, but the piece around my calf, like, it is tight as hell, and I have no more room I can loosen. I'm a small guy. Like, they don't have a smaller size than this, and they have a bigger size where it could have more room, but then that's too much, and I over tighten. Like, it won't Velcro because there's too much of a gap. So I'm in that weird in-between stage. So I think I'm gonna end up returning these. I don't like the fit altogether. I don't like the stiffness. I don't like the angle that it has instead of just resting straight. But I do have these are the dual axis. I do have the 3DF hybrids that I got as well. Got a really good deal on these, so I couldn't pass them up. And look at that difference. Like, these stop here, and these are way down here. Like, literally, like, up on my ankle. And it is protection all the way down there as well. I like how the pad, the hard part of the pad, actually sits flat. And then this is softer, so it's not going to slide as easy as this, but it is a lot of protection, and it's comfortable. It doesn't sit like that. Is right when I get my knee right there, that is uncomfortable. It pushes against it, and it is not, yeah, it's not a good feeling. But this has a lot of flexibility because it's a hybrid. Also, the side, this just has this plastic piece to protect you, and then nothing really down here. You got a little bit more on this part, and then there's pads right here on the side of your leg. So if you like to push in when you're carving, you like to push against the wheel, there's at least a little bit of padding on these. I really like these ones. The only downfall that I've found of the 3DF is how they have to be put on. They are like a knee brace, so they have like a full covering behind your leg at the bend, and I ended up modifying it and cutting most of it off so I could slip in better with my jeans, because I guess they're meant to be on like spandex pants. But I ended up cutting it off, and I think I'm going to modify another piece to where I could just make them a wraparound and I don't have to slip them on like a pant leg, because that's the only downfall. That is the only downfall. Other than that, these are very comfortable. They are similar to the TSGs that I was using. You could tell there's actually more protection here. It's more solid, but these are a couple years old. The TSGs, they ran, like, it would sit on my knee there, and they ran down. Yeah, that's why I like the 3DF hybrids better, because they ran down that far, and I like that. I like it running down there. There are a couple little notches on the inside of here, like right here at the bottom strap part, that I'm guessing is supposed to help it keep held in place to where things won't slide back and forth, but sometimes they dig in a little bit. It's not as comfortable. I think I might be able to get those, you know, smushed down a little bit. But the TSGs were really nice. I really love their flexibility. I love that they had pads on the side as well, and I really love they had 4 straps to lock you in, and a lot of them were larger, so it was very comfortable. I just didn't want to spend as much as they costed, and I needed to get a couple pairs. So I do have another set on the way. I'm actually going to try some Troy Lee design triads and see how those are. They look like they have a little more coverage than the dual axis here, but I am going to hang on to the 3DFs. I like these. I'm going to end up sending these guys back. Sorry, Revzilla. I'm not really fond of them. Went with the masses, and it did not work out, so that's what happens sometimes. But yeah, I like the look of these ones too. They're a little bit stylish, you know. Bam, bam. These guys are just, I don't know. I don't like the bend on it. This one has a lot of flexibility. This one, you could like hear it whoosh, whoosh, when it bends. So I just think This is a better fit. This is a better fit for me. These ones, sorry guys. Sorry everybody that loves these. I, you know, do my own thing. These guys. So, yep, that's about it. I'll get back to you guys when I get the triad ones and go from there and see how those are. I want one that's a little bit more flexible, a little bit, and then something that if I do a little more off-roading, I would like a harder set, because this is better for like street riding, things like that, and the harder set will be better for me if I'm doing anything that I could run into some big rocks or trees or things like that. I'd rather have a little bit harder all the way down. So we'll find out what the triads do. Other than that, that's where we sit. You guys have a good one.